Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Halloween. As always, if you're watching this on a recording, just skip forward 6 minutes past the countdown timer. That will be the top of the show, or jump to around minute 14. That's when things really get going. All right, we'll throw in the countdown timer now with my Pac-Man googly eyes. All right, here we go. Get some audio jams going here too. As always, I have a hot mic while we count down. I'm glad you're here. You're not going to want to miss this show. Look at this. Do you see me in this little window? Hi, Internet. I used some of my Patreon money to buy this camera. Another camera. So here's sort of the pre-show setup. Hope you enjoy that. All right. See a bunch of people filing in here. This is the show you want to see, so you're going to be in for a treat. This is how to gain 100 subscribers per day, not clickbait. It is not clickbait. Who do we have here? Harneal Media, that's Steve. Maple Tree Studios, that's Dale. Hi, Dale. I saw you on the Makers International podcast. That was fun. Billy Burt, Making Sawdust. Frankie CNC, Wayne the Wood Turner. A couple more people. All right. I'm digging it.
Welcome to All Things YouTube. Your host, Matt Haas, will be here soon. While you're waiting, here are 4 things you can do. 1. Get to know others in the chat room. Make friends. Don't be shy. Only awesome people like yourself are allowed in here. 2. Share this show. Hey, your friends also need to up their YouTube game. 3. Like and join this show's Facebook page and group. They're both great resources. Finally, slap a big ol' like on this video. That really helps. Matt will be here soon.
All right. Get some more audio jams going. How about that? Turn the volume down a little bit so I can chit-chat over top of it. Because you know me, I'm always talking. That's my Dalek nightlight. It's a lot brighter looking at it from the other direction. Dave Gatton's here. Hi, Dave. Look, I have a little webcam here. I bought that with some of my Patreon money. Added more stuff to the show to make things better for you. For you. Yes. Could you just hear my dog snoring? Maple Tree Studios. I am all about the Dalek. I love it. Who doesn't love Daleks? Come on, they're great. Oh, Dave says he's digging the new camera view. Thumbs up. All right. How about that? Neat camera angle, says making sawdust. Thank you. Billy says, I think I like this angle better. Should I do the show with that camera? Hey, you never know. You never know what will resonate. Oh, time to rock and roll. Gonna go live. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. I am Matt Haas. You're watching All Things YouTube, and I have an awesome show for you today. How to get 100 subscribers per day. Per day. Not clickbait. Truthful stuff here. Welcome to the Spooktacular show. I have some cool decorations here. I won those in a contest on the YouTubes. Hey, you know I love the YouTubes. Yes, Miss Brenda G gave that to me through one of her Spooktacular giveaways on the Brenda G's Designs channel. So thank you for the skeletons. Who's ready for Halloween? Oh, baby. Candy and fishnet stockings. What could be better? Making sawdust. Much better angle than looking at the top of your head during the Scroll Saw live stream. Kidding. Yeah, I was doing some live streaming, and I'm loving live streaming. That camera that you saw on the countdown timer is also used for live streaming. And I cut out what I needed to cut out, but I left a little bit too much, so I had to go back in and just saw off the tiniest little bit, and I got real close to my workpiece, and my bald head was over the camera. And so for about 15 seconds, instead of watching me cut my workpiece in my Awesome Wood Things shop, because that's the other channel I have, you saw the back of my head. But hey, that's just what it's all about. Hey, Desert Bum Woodworking is here. Isn't that a great channel name? Woodwork 'N. Dig it. That's Chuck. Welcome, Chuck. Yes. Oh, my goodness. Well, who is all here? So, Making Sawdust, Billy Burt, Desert Bum Woodworking, as I said, Maple Tree Studios, Dave Gatton, and Harneal Media, Frankie CNC and Woodworking Channel. I like the long channel names. Not Frankie CNC, Frankie CNC and Woodworking Channel. Oh, fun stuff. Yeah, I see some people in here that were on my live stream. That was fun. Do you like me live streaming? Let me know if you like me live streaming, because I certainly like it. I'm glad I can do it in the shop. Years Gone By. Hey, that's a new subscriber of mine. Hello, welcome to the channel, Years Gone By. As you know, I'm Matt. This is All Things YouTube, where I talk about the news of the week, how it affects a platform, and how to be awesome on YouTube. Because I want YouTube to be the best thing out there. Television stations, be darned. Don't need them. YouTube's where it's at. Creator-made content for education and entertainment. Do more Scroll Saw. Okay, excellent, says Maple Tree Studios. You got it. This is my 60th episode of All Things YouTube. 60! Yay, me. I don't know if that's a milestone you're supposed to celebrate, but I'm pretty happy with it. Also, I've got a Facebook page. You can drop a like on that, and a group. You can join the group. Just search for these phrases on Facebook, and you can join the fun there. Sometimes I'll stream here. I did a live stream on the Facebook page. Only a few people have liked that, and a lot of people are starting to like the YouTube group, the All Things YouTube group on Facebook, because you can get your questions answered by me or the people who are also members of that group. So that's a lot of fun. Well, what's this Frankie's telling me? It says, I am not really here. It's only on my channel watching. Okay. Well, hey, I'm glad you logged in. It's good for the analytics. And if you don't know, I love analytics. I do. I did want to mention something off the top of the show because I have a Patreon page. It is branded for my Awesome Wood Things channel, but it does support All Things YouTube as well. And I had a new Patreon supporter, and the person even said, hey, something's off with your Patreon. I didn't quite put it together, but I finally figured it out. Harneo Media. Harneo Media is one of my newest patrons. I think it took me about 2.5 weeks for me to kind of put it together. Even after you said something to me, I know I'm kind of thick, but I'm still very much appreciative of the support, even though it took me a little bit to recognize it. Yeah, it was a weird thing because on the web, the notice was kind of not that visible. So I logged in on the web, on the computer, and then I was logging in on the phone, and boom, it was right front and center. So I don't know. Thank you. Thank you, Steve Nealon from Harneo Media, for your optional financial support. Let's look at who else supports me optionally on Facebook. So top tier patrons are Jerry Brown from Polly Wants a Crafter and Portal Woodworks. Osprey Mama, those are $5 a month supporters. Thank you for that. $3 a month, Driveway Workshop with Jim Bashirs. And here we go, $2 a month, new patron, Harneo Media. Thank you. If you become a patron, I will redo the graphics and fit you in here. You're mentioned at the top of every live stream and on my email newsletter. Every email newsletter, you have your logo and channel name. $1 patrons are below. We have Shane's Hobby Shop, Miter Mike's Wood Shop, hashtag Marvelous McKenna. She's McKenna, and she is marvelous. And just had a birthday. Happy 4th birthday, McKenna. I hope to see you this weekend, I think. Anyway, Anna B. Workshop, OJ Woodworking Crafts, Javi's Woodshop, Marcel's Workshop, JP Woodwork, The Mad Maker, Mike Laffey from MaybeI'veSaidTooMuch.com, and Studio Geek 32. Thank you for optionally supporting me through Patreon. And a special thanks to MakersMediaNetwork.com. I'm a proud member of Makers Media Network. Also a Harneo Media venture. Hashtag not sponsored. I have 0 sponsors on my channel, on all my channels. I have many, many channels. Just go to wizardofhaas.com and I have all my channels listed there. Why do I have wizardofhaas.com? I don't know. I can't stop buying websites. That's my 103rd website I've created. And I know that's small potatoes when it comes to the stature of Mr. Steve Nealon, because he's got probably thousands under his belt. But I have had or have the admin codes to 103 websites. Isn't that crazy? What's going on in the chat here? I'm trying to start a GoFundMe for myself, LOL, in need of a jointer, says Frankie CNC and Woodworking Channel. Cool. Jointers are awesome. Please be safe around the jointer, because other woodworking tools, when they get you, you can get yourself stitched up sometimes and kind of get through the injury. You slip on a jointer, There's nothing to save. It's all mush. But hey. Oh, looks like Making Sawdust says he needs a jointer too. Maybe it'll be a co-branded GoFundMe. Buy me a jointer. That would be fun. Hey, did you... I just wanted to give a quick heads up at the top of the show here that... oh, where am I at? Yeah, here. Oh, my little front page here on Amazon. I'm always adding stuff here. So if you ever wonder what I'm using, you can come here and see exactly what I have. And then if you roll over, and this is on Amazon, and you can find the links on awesomewiththings.com. And I give specific comments about why that tool is awesome. So don't forget that's there. You can also donate through Subscribestar and Patreon. I don't know where the Patreon link is. I guess that is not showing. Shop on Amazon. Buy me a shirt, or buy a shirt from me. PayPal and mailing address. This is on awesomewiththings.com/support if you want other ways to support me. And you know what I do on Thursdays, right? That's Mind Equals Blown. There will be no show on Thursday the 31st because that's Halloween. So, but we'll be back in the hot seat Thursday, November 7th. So go over there to the Brenda G's Designs channel and make sure you push the red button over there and hit the notification bell. So I put a little note there in chat for that. Artfully Yours with Diana. Welcome. She says hello and gives me 3 pumpkins or jack-o'-lanterns. That's cool. Yes, yes, yes. See my my spooky skeletons here, courtesy of Brenda G. They kind of move around a little bit. We'll see what they do. One's Siskel and one's Ebert. I do like that. Awesome show. 100 subscribers per day. This is the show you want to definitely see. Other quick shout out. I had a shout out the other day on Makers International Podcast. Jamie Page gave the Awesome With Things channel a shout out. So thank you, Jamie, for that. That was nice. When people shout me out, I shout them out again. And there was also another shout out over here on The Illuminator. So this is a new channel of a new channel I found and new friend. And he did a little spot on Brenda G. He shout out Brenda G's Designs and had some nice things to say about me as well. So that was kind of cool. This is sort of like a vlog style channel. Over 1,000 red button pushes over there. So hey, thought that was cool. Always surprised when someone, is talking about you on the interwebs. I love it. I encourage it. Say whatever you want to about me. Just talk. That's marketing. No news is good, or, no advertising is bad advertising, or whatever that saying is. Yep. So thank you for those shout outs. And last quick announcement before I get into the show, 100 subscribers per day. That's the topic, not clickbait. Hashtag not clickbait. Coming up soon, Black Friday, 5 years on Facebook. I mean, YouTube. Longer on Facebook. 5 years on YouTube. Yes, YouTube publishing videos for 5 years. So that milestone's coming around next month. I'm getting excited about it. That's what we got here. So will your sub counter jump by 300 by the end of this show? Yes, it will. And if it doesn't, I'll just say there's a technical glitch. Dave Gatton said that. I get about 150 subs a year. Ha ha ha. No, seriously, these are good tips. If you bang out these tips, you will get to that threshold quickly. And I know it sounds too good to be true, but it's the truth. All right. Well, there has been no news from the developers. So I'm going to jump right into the extra bonus topic, which is 100 subs daily on the YouTubes. All right. If you have questions, drop them in the chat. I'll try and pick them up as we go. It might be good to hit the @ symbol and start typing all things YouTube. That way, it'll glow nice and yellow on my screen because I can only see about 8 chats at a time. Sometimes it's tough to get going. If you haven't dropped a like, throw a like on this, please. That would help a lot. All right. Tip number 1. How to get 100 subs daily. Well, I'll start out by saying it's getting harder and harder for YouTube to promote your videos. Why is that? Are they becoming more hard-nosed? Are they, favoring the big corporate channels and trying to crush the small channels? Yeah. All that rhetoric. The real reason is it's getting more crowded. There are more videos on YouTube that you're competing with. And I know it doesn't seem like you're competing with anyone because you just want to do what you love, film it, and put it up on the interwebs, on the YouTubes, and that's all good. But you know what? No, this is a competition. Whether you like it or not, YouTube is going to choose the best video to promote. And it's getting harder to choose you because there's more stuff to pick from. We got a funny comment here from Artful Ears with Diana. I thought it was a joke of Subway subs. Not a joke? ? No, it's not a joke. Yeah, I used a font that looked a lot like, or maybe even exactly like, what the Subway sub franchise uses. It was my colors, yellow and green. I love those colors. It's the opposite of black and white and red. That is the interface colors of YouTube. Not exactly the opposite, but it works, I think. And they're cool. So it's getting harder and harder for them to push your stuff out because there's so much more stuff to do. So how do you break through the noise? How do you get noticed? What's the shining beacon across the platform? Live streaming. When you live stream, you get instant promotion. If someone is on your channel, or if someone's surfing around the YouTubes, I'll show you here in a second. And they're here. So if you're live streaming, you get a little red icon under your subscriptions, like in that area. My little magnifier glass wasn't working too well. Yeah, right there. There'll be the red little subscription. So that's a way for people to notice you. You'll get the alerts. The alerts will pop up on your machine. Basically, live streaming is like the cream of the crop as far as YouTube's concerned. When someone's live streaming, announcements go out. So, hey, capitalize on that. Tip number 1, always use Comic Sans font for your thumbnails. Dave. All right. Someone put Dave in the timeout. You're in timeout, Dave. No, he knows I do not like Comic Sans font. No. Making Sawdust says, I include my dog anytime I can on my channel. Puppies get clicks. Boom. I have my sleeping dog down there. Can't see her, but you can probably hear her because she snores like a chainsaw. So try it. Try live streaming. It's a lot of fun. What should you live stream? Well, if you can live stream long form content, hey, that's all the better. Live feeds of the space shuttle, or obviously stay within the niche of your channel and do what you can. But it's just a great way because more people get notified of live streams than other types of things you do on the platform. And you can put a subscriber counter on the live stream, and that sort of entices people to push the red button to make that click up by one. And remember, that doesn't roll up in real time past 1,000. Now, it will here. If someone hasn't pushed the red button and you push the red button on All Things YouTube, it will in real time roll up. Osprey Mama is here. Hello, Osprey Mama. Welcome back to the channel. Always good to have you here. Live streaming. If you haven't tried it, try it. It's a great way to get out in front of the YouTubes. Behave yourself, Dave. I'll add a part 2 to Dave Gatton's post, which I won't read out loud, and make sure it's well lit. So like this, not good. Not good. It has to be very well lit. That's a little add-on tip there. Desert Bum Woodworking. 1,000, not 100. Okay. I'm keeping notes at Dave Gatton. Says making sauce. That's funny. Okay. Tip number 2. Giveaways. Giveaways are a great way to get engagement. Now, you don't want to overdo it, because some people will jump on for the giveaway and then, boop, kind of remove themselves. But giveaways, along with a larger marketing effort, can really go a long way. Let me show you more. So you can go on one of these places. This is gleam.io, GLEAM.io. And this is those carousel type things that you can do. Now, I don't think it's free. I'm pretty sure it's not free. But if you want to invest in a way to collect information about your audience, those are awesome. Those are awesome. Now, don't just do it to collect it. You've got to use something. You have to do something with it after you collect it. And one of the things I like to do, or one of the things I have going, is my email newsletter. I have an email newsletter under my Awesome With Things channel, and I publish once or twice a month, and it's packed with everything related to the channel and even some more stuff. And the thing about email is, it lands in the inbox of the people who have subscribed. And they see it. If they open the email, they'll see it. When you're talking YouTube, will they get the notice? Will they not get the notice? When you're talking Facebook, they probably won't get the notice because Facebook doesn't promote jack squat. Twitter, will they see your Twitter post, or will they scroll by? Email's old school. I know you're laughing at me, Matt. That's so 1990s. Oh, email. No, email is good. Got some comments going on here. Do you have a video on how to install a subscriber counter? Good question. Artfully Yours with Diana. No, I don't have a video on how to install a subscriber counter, but this is just a are you looking down here? A web page. So this is just one of the free livecounts.net. I like this one because it's not a lot of ads, it's not a heavy web page to render. And then I just put it in OBS, cropped it out. Easy peasy. Now I have a physical one, but Marcel from Marcel's Workshop made me that, and that requires programming and soldering and some other stuff. Bob Lee's here. Says, hey Matt, how's everyone tonight? Wavy hands. We're good, Bob Lee. you got here at the top of the show. That's good timing. We're talking how to get 100 subscribers daily. Daily, people. Hashtag not clickbait. So use something like this Gleam.io and have something to give away. And then when you're live streaming, talk about it. When you upload your videos, talk about your giveaway. And then use the information to reach your audience in the future in a much better way. A lot of people have the formula where they integrate their website, their .com or .uk.co or something like that. Whatever, the real .net, .edu, .com, .tv, a real website, and that along with an email newsletter where they'll email they'll email about their video, and then you click the link in the email and it goes to their website and it auto plays the YouTube video on their website, and then they have Google AdSense ads around their website. So they're catching more ads that way. It's one thing you can do, and some people are having a lot of success with it. Simply Wooden Creations is here. Mr. Russ Clarity, welcome. He says, I am here and that is all that matters. LMAO. Laughing my off. Jim is behaving like our Brenda G. LOL, says Osprey Mama. Hey, Jim Dockrell's here. Hi, Jim. Jim slips in here, and I don't always catch him. I don't know what he does. I don't know why. I don't know. Jim, you got something going on there. I haven't quite figured it out. Don't always see you when you first pop in, but I'm always glad you're here, whether you behave or not. You got to watch Jim in the comments. Sometimes he goes a direction you weren't expecting. Oh, Osprey Mama says, where is Brenda G? I don't know. Someone go find her. Yeah, Russ says he's late. That's okay. All good. I'm telling you how to get 100 subscribers per day. Hashtag not clickbait. And what do I have here? Mancrafting mug. Go get one. Mancraftingtm.com. He'll make you one or more. Hashtag not sponsored. I just like it. That's Chad Grossclaws runs that. Mancraftingtm.com. Jim is the man, says Simply Wooden Creations. All right, so giveaways. Learn it, love it, live it. Giveaways. Great way to get subscribers. Now, here's something that everyone should know. When you promote your YouTube channel off of YouTube, and even on YouTube, and you give your web address of your YouTube channel, most people make this mistake. Don't make this mistake. I'll tell you what to do here. So I'm coming up just to one of my videos. Oops. And let me actually copy this link address so you can see it. Look at this URL. There's secret code on the end of it. See if you can tell what it is. Look at that. So youtube.com/allthingsyoutube !sub_confirmation = 1. That's the secret sauce. !confirmation = 1. Say it 3 times. I'm not going to say it 3 times. That's the trick. What does that do, you ask? I'm glad you asked. When you give that link to someone and they load it in their browser, even on their phone, look what happens. Boom. Everything's grayed out except for this box, which forces you into 2 choices. Cancel. Who hits the cancel button? Come on, nobody. Or subscribe. It's a built-in way to force someone to make a decision and either click off of it and not subscribe, which is rarely done, or they click the subscribe button. Put that everywhere. !sub _ confirmation equals 1. !sub _ confirmation equals 1. Tattoo it on your arm. And then put it everywhere. You're on Facebook, put it there. You're on Instagram, put it there. You're on Reddit, put it on that. Instructables, put it on there. Twitter, Mixer, Twitch, YouTube, put it on YouTube. Did you see? That's what it said. When I was here, and down in my video description, now it truncates the link. So here I say, one click subscribe, try it, ... It's cool, ! And then, see, it cut it off. But inside that link, if I hover over it and you look right at the bottom, I know you can't see it, but if you look like right here, right there, and I hover over it, that one, you'll see it says ! sub _ confirmation equals 1. It's the best. Can you type that in the chat? Sure. !sub _ confirmation equals 1. Boom. And what you'll do is you just take the full URL, which is the web address, the full URL of your channel, and then you put that on the end. And if you don't know your full URL of your channel, just go here, go your channel, and then this loads your channel like naked, or just the front page. Now see, this says ? view as subscribe, view, something like that. That's garbage. So you take off this ? and then everything past it. But this is the channel URL. This is the full URL. You saw the all things. I shortened it. I had my vanity URL. That works as well. That works just fine too. But so you take that web address and you ignore that. So you just grab that. Boom. You marry those two up. Put the ? sub _ confirmation equals 1 on the end. Cool. Oh, Osprey Mama, did you say the same thing to me? Did I miss your comment? Oh, yeah, I did miss your comment. I'm trying to catch all the comments. But, see? Ask and re-ask. Or if you see, like, hey, I encourage that. If someone asks a question and I don't answer it, you can re-ask the same question that someone else asked. I dig it. I dig it. I dig it. Portal Woodworks is here. Hi, Portal Woodworks. Mr. David Jones, welcome back to the channel. He says, howdy, y'all. Always good to have you here. We're talking 100 subscribers daily, how to get them, not clickbait. Next, number 4, tip number 4. Collaborations. Collaborations are huge. Why? Because you're put in front of someone else's audience. And the person you're collaborating with is put in front of your audience. If you have 1,000 subscribers and you do a collaboration with someone else who has 1,000 subscribers, you're going to be in front of all of their subscribers, and maybe some of them will become your subscriber. Isn't that cool? Now there's typical, human interaction stuff that applies here. Like you have to be reasonable with it, and you can't be pushy, and common sense stuff. Typically people say, try and do a collaboration with someone who has a similar size channel as you. Maybe they do the same type of thing you do. Maybe it's related but not identical to what you do. If it's completely opposite, that's a little strange. But yeah, try and do a collaboration with them. Now, it helps if you have an idea and you connect with them directly. That's sort of a nice personal touch. So, and then, and it's sort of like a kind of a shotgun effect, like cast a wide net, but don't go too crazy because you might get too many yeses. You might not be able to fit it in. But if you kind of do some of the thought process first and kind of figure out what might work and approach someone, that's one way to do it. Now, I have done some collabs with people that says, like on Facebook, they'll have a post, I feel like collaborating with someone. Anyone have any ideas? Like that worked. And I reached out and I said, yeah, I think it would be fun to do this, this, and this. And they're like, yeah, let's do it. So sometimes you can just put a generic statement out there and see how many nibbles you get, as if you're casting a fishing rod. That works too. But I find it's good to go just directly to the person and just ask. And be okay with any outcome, even a no. I mean, that's how you have to kind of do it. But collaborations are huge. Now, what should you collab about? Well, it depends what kind of channel you have. But if you're on YouTube, you're a creative person right from the start. So use your creativity. But collabs are huge. Just don't be cringy asking, and it's fine. And, try and, one general tip is try and stay within the same size channel. Now, sometimes people do group collaborations, and one group collaboration I like is Makers Rock, which is signing up people now. This is a sort of a little different take on it, but this helps as well. And some of my best videos are Makers Rock videos. So this is a website, makersrock.com, and you can sign up. And but the point of this one is we make artwork the size of a vinyl record album, of vinyl record albums, and then we all post on the same day and we all shout each other out. So that's sort of like a super collaboration. But if you could do like a one-on-one collaboration with someone, that's good stuff right there. Makers Rock, yeah. And the thing about big group collaborations like Makers Rock is, where's my Makers Rock button? I'll put that back up. Sometimes there's huge YouTubers that play along. So people with large channels sometimes do the collab, and that's good. I mean, the traffic. The whole point is have fun, do something creative, and cross promote. Lots and lots and lots and lots of fun. But get in one-on-one with someone and do a collab. I did one with the Pac-Man cutting board, Wood by Right. We had similar channel sizes when we did it, and he blew up. But that was a lot of fun. I used power tools, and he used hand tools to make a end grain cutting board with the squares being pixels of the Pac-Man and Ghost characters. So much fun. I made two, and he made two, and we gave each other one, so we both have a Pac-Man and a Ghost. Matt slowed down when he read that. Could you tell it gave him a mental image? Yeah, Jim, come on. I'm not reading that on the line. And okay, so what's next? Tip number 5. I'll just touch this one real quickly because I say it on a lot of All Things YouTube shows, because it really is the secret, folks. The secret to YouTube promoting your stuff is click-through rate, CTR for short, and average percent viewed. You gotta nail it. Nail it. Focus on those two things. Focus. Click-through rate. I'm going to have one of these little images up here. It says click-through rate and average percent viewed. Click-through rate is the number of times clicked per impression. An impression is the total number of times someone saw your thumbnail on the interface with the percentage of how many times they clicked it. 8% is awesome. I know 8's a lot less than 100. No, think about it. If your thumbnail is presented to 100 different people, do you really expect all 100 people to click it? That's asking a lot. The vast majority of click-through rate is 10% or lower. Only a very few percent of YouTubers get it much higher than that. Hey, Simply Wooden Creation says, I am awesome. Thank you, sir. I just asked myself, what would Russ do? And then if whatever the answer is in my head, I do it. And that's how I try and be awesome. Focus on that. That's the name of the game, because YouTube wants watch time. That's how many minutes of stuff people watched. There it is. Click-through rate, greater than 8%. This is a thing for average percent viewed, just my googly eyes, above 50%. That means they watch at least half of your video. If you publish a 6-minute video and they watch 3 minutes on average, good. Ideally, you want them to watch 100% all of the time. That's almost impossible to do. But seriously, push to get things above that. I have all kinds of videos on how to make those two metrics go up, and both of those combined, watch time. So you can't just tell someone, go get more watch time. Do stuff to get more watch time. How do they do it, Matt? They get people clicking, that's CTR, and they get people watching. That's average percent viewed. And both of those together equal watch time. That's how to do it. Okay, that was 5. We'll have a lot more on those topics on other shows and on past shows. CTR and average percent viewed. 6, promotion off of YouTube. Because you got to push your own stuff. I talked about email newsletters. Seriously, email newsletters are where it's at. But that's just one way. That's how to sign up for my email newsletter. I'm about to publish another newsletter in a day or two, so get on it. You can sign up there. Anyone with an email address can go sign up. That's one way. But, do the Facebook, do the Twitter, do the Instagram. Push, push, push. Artfully Yours with Diana says, video hops are good too. Maybe that's a misspelling. Not quite sure what that meant. But promotion off of YouTube is tip number 6. Now, there's a lot to this. This is sort of like a whole collection of stuff around that theme. How many pieces of content, not published videos and not live streams on YouTube, but how many promotional things are you doing per day? What am I talking about? All right. Maybe you take a photo of if you have like a maker type thing where you make something in a wood shop, maybe you take a photo of what you're making. Makeup channel, take a photo of the product you're testing out. Art channel, take a photo of an art technique, some behind the scenes stuff, and you're posting it out there. How many of those are you doing a day? Well, by short, we'll just call it creative. How many creative pieces are you publishing per day? Could be a photo on Facebook, could be something you tweet out, could be text of something that you're describing or something you're excited about or a challenge that you're going through. How many per day are you doing? Is it 25 or less? Get those numbers up there. You should be publishing stuff daily. How much? A lot. Well, however much you think you need to post more than that. 25 pieces a day. Then you're doing it right. I'm trying to do something, 1 per day. And I have 4 YouTube channels. So I'm just trying to do something on one of those 4 per day. But I mean, 3 to 4 posts a day on Instagram, cross-linked to Facebook and Twitter, says Maple Tree Studios. Cool. 3 to 8 to Pinterest. Look at that. Going. Jim says, open an incognito window, call up your channel, play through the whole thing. Watch time equals watch time. No, Jim. Don't try and game the system. People know. Jen's Woodworking and Things is here. Hi, Jen. I'm going through tips to get you 100 subscribers per day, not clickbait. Seriously, how many creative pieces are you publishing off platform? Try and get that number higher. Because guess what? Your other people that have the similar channel to you, they're doing it more. And YouTube loves it when people come off of YouTube and come into YouTube and watch your stuff. If you have a session start is a term for when people load the YouTube interface and it starts on your video. That's a session start. So they were on Facebook and they came to YouTube. They love it. And they reward it. Artful Ears with Diana says, video hop equals, for example, 10 to 20 YouTube artists set a date and time for a certain theme, and the viewers hop from video to video on participating channels. Got it. That is not dissimilar to Makers Rock, where we all publish the same type of project on the same day, and we point each other to all of the other participants. Fun stuff. Okay, hop. It's called a hop. Cool. Hop from channel to channel. Thank you, Artful Years with Diana. I learned something today. That's the thing about teaching. People don't know it, but teachers actually learn a lot while teaching. That is exactly why I created this channel, the Piano Awesome channel, because I want to teach piano. Do I know anything about piano? I'm just learning. But when I teach, I end up learning. And that's why I did. And this is also my entry into the Simply Wooden Creations 2019 Scroll Saw Contest. And that is open for 3 more days, people. Get on your scroll saw and make a project entirely with the scroll saw and follow the rules on simplywoodencreations.com, and you can enter that. So go to Simply Wooden Creations, go to challenges, to Scroll Saw Challenge, and then 2019. So challenges, Scroll Saw Challenge, and then 2019 Scroll Saw, and then there's the rules, folks. Go get yourself some of that. And but okay, so I teach. I like to teach because I learn when I teach. And you just saw me learn something here during this show. Quick way to lose AdSense, Jim, says Harneal Media. Yeah. I'm telling you what. People think they're so smart. When you own a platform, I'm not even going to call it a website. When you own a platform like YouTube, they can see the type of activity on the channel, and they can ascertain if that activity is legit or suspect or way wrong. And yeah. I mean, they know if it's a logged in user. They know, they can. Be careful. Be careful. Jim, go to the library on a slow day. Yeah, no. Don't game the system. They can tell if a view is someone naturally watching your stuff or if you're doing what this says right here. I mean, now, can you do that and be fine? Yeah, probably. But don't. Just, if you do it too much, they're going to smack you. And it helps to have design skills. It doesn't have to be spectacular, but you should know how to handle images. If you know how to use line art, even better. typography, white space. I mean, there's just some general color theory. There's just some, and just the mechanics. I mean, is it easy for you to take a photo and put a logo over the photo? Can you control the canvas size of something? Can you add a border around something? Just if you need to jump on YouTube, ding, 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 and learn a little bit about photo editing or desktop publishing, that helps. It helps because you got to be cranking out these creative pieces and up your game. Get in front of eyeballs and give value. I mean, don't just say, here's my stuff, here's my stuff, here's my stuff. Give value. Provide a solution, provide a piece of entertainment. Don't always jab, 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 right hook. That's a book title by Gary Vaynerchuk. Jab, 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 right hook. And the whole thrust of it is to give value, give value, give value, then ask. That's the jab, jab, jab. It's giving value 3 times to 1 right hook, and that's the ask. The ask is to watch my video or to do something. Okay. And the last couple are just for funsies. Have a website. It's just all a part of having a more professional look. You can fake it till you make it, people. You can look like a big time player if your stuff is tight. Do you have branding? In some things on YouTube, you have to have a website. Once you get into the AdSense and some other things, they won't play with you unless you've got a real physical branded website. A lot of the monetary stuff, I think, but and then the website, you control it. No one has to have an account to see your stuff. And that's the case with YouTube too, because it's open to the public. But like Facebook, you got to be logged into Facebook. You have to have a Facebook account. Most people have Facebook accounts, but not everyone is all into, websites. Websites are a key factor in long-term success and just generally looking bigger than you are. And by looking bigger, I'm talking your total brand package. The colors you use, the fonts you use, the creative pieces you publish. And do you have that website? Do you have a business card? Business card with the website. SokomoWoodwork.com. Just looks so much better. Have a website. Websites are the stuff. And if you need one, go to Harneal Media and ask him. He might not give you one, but he might help you get online. He's helped a lot of people in the maker community, so people who do creative work, mostly in workshops. He's helped a lot of those get online, and it's good. It's good to have that. Oh, here we go. Maple Tree Studios. Are you producing content people actually want to watch? ? Has to be one. Well, yeah. The thing about success on YouTube is expectations. Now an expectation can be formed in the viewer's mind without you doing anything. It's very subtle. Essentially, if someone watches your video and really likes it and they subscribe to you, the expectation, whether you've said it or not, is that there'll be more stuff like that they just saw. That's the expectation. So now you can be clear in the delivery of your on-camera presence and state what your channel is and what your goals are and all that, and that's good. But still, people have an expectation. And to that comment, which was, are you producing content people actually want to watch? That's just it. I mean, for me, I built that. I built a router table, which is a tool, or which is a wooden flat tabletop with a tool underneath it, and it was much cheaper than the commercial stuff, and it was just as accurate, just as safe, and I made it out of scrap material I had around my shop. It resonated. Most of the people come to my channel because they watched that video. The vast majority of my audience wants me to do projects like that. Not because I said something about it, it's just that's their expectation. So that's how you have to give your audience what they want. Now some fans, some subscribers, no matter what you do, they don't care because they want to see you. So that's good. That's not everyone. Oh, look at that. Oh, Harneal Media says, yeah, Sokomo Woodworks is a Harneal Media. It's part of his handiwork. Let's go take a look. Here we go. There we go. So this is the high quality you can expect from a website built by Steve Nealon from Harneal Media. Very nice. Websites don't have to be big. They don't have to be complicated. But it's good to have one. Nice. Contact us page. All good. Websites. Learn it. Love it. Live it. And then, oh yeah, Harneal says his site is simple, but it's a start. It's a start. It's what he wanted. It's good. It's better to have it than not have it. Especially if you're getting into brand deals. People, that's a checkbox people want. I can't afford one, and all the free ones have watermark. Yeah, that's it is an expense. Not much. I mean, a lot of the, if you have the Squarespace type stuff, which is like the all-in-one, I think they're around $15 a month, or you can get some shared hosting plans for $10 a month. And yeah. Oh, Billy Burt says Steve built his too. Awesome. I'm telling you that Harneal, that Harneal Media and MakersMediaNetwork.com, but Harneal Media, that's a valuable asset to a whole community on YouTube. Yeah, Billy Burt says, and he loves it. Why wouldn't you? It was made by Mr. Steve Nealon, or helped to be created by Steve Nealon. Oh, and speaking of websites, I have this too. Yeah, awesomewiththings.com/community. I will list your website on my website, and then the link on my website will get picked up by Google's spiders, which is a real technical term. They crawl the internet and catalog stuff. And one of the things Google.com uses to push traffic, one of the signals that you're an authoritative source and worth surfacing to someone entering search criteria in YouTube, one of the signals is how many websites are linked to you. So it's an SEO type thing. SEO is search engine optimization. The more links other websites have to your website, the better Google thinks you are, because you actually are better. And you go to that link, and I'll put you on my website. Right here is community. See the community tab up top? The community text up top? Look at this. These are all websites that aren't me. And I've listed them all here. Now, how do I do that? My only criteria is you have to make something on your YouTube channel. The primary focus of your YouTube channel has to be that you make something, and you have to have a website. If you have those two things, you can fill out this form here and fill that out, and I'll put the data that you enter on that form on here. And the whole point is not necessarily for people to come to my page and to sniff this out, although people do that. But the whole point is YouTube spiders this page and they say, oh, here's Le Pic Bois, a.k.a. the woodpecker. That's Mr. Pat Lapp. And right there's his website, lepicbois.net. And guess what? lepicbois.net just got a little bit more relevant to Google. And you know what one of the sources of views and watch time is on YouTube? Links from google.com. See how it's all coming together? So if you want free Google juice, for lack of a better word, if you want google.com to think your website is more of an authoritative source so you can drive more traffic to YouTube, there's one way to do it. So get on it. And this is just a Google form. And you do all the heavy lifting. You type in all your stuff, and I'll take every bit of social media you got. I'll throw up there. It doesn't just have to be your website. Look, this one has a YouTube and a Facebook and an Instagram and a Twitter and an Etsy and a crowdfunding. It's all there, baby. And it's all for free. I'm doing it for free. I'm not even charging. Hey, Dave the Woodworker's here. Says, sorry, I'm really late. Hey, I'm glad you're here. There's no wrong way to do it. Jen's Woodworking and Things says creepy. I don't know why that's creepy, but hope it wasn't anything I said. But that's the way the interwebs work. Last thing, be good looking and don't not be good looking. No, that's just a funny one. But, it's all about providing value, providing entertainment, or both, and improving over time. Spiders are creepy. Gotcha. Jen's Woodworking and Things says spiders are creepy. They are spiders. Did you ever hear that saying where it's like, on average, people will unknowingly eat 24 spiders in their lifetime? And then the funny reply is, you don't have to settle for that. You can eat as many spiders as you want. Someone said that, I started laughing. Great show. Great tips, Matt. Thanks, says Osprey Mama. You got it. Thanks for stopping by. All right. That's the show today, people. And, will you get 100 subscribers immediately? No, but seriously, start implementing these tips. Push those creative pieces out on everywhere you can. Osprey Mom's got to go. Bye. Please drop a like if you haven't already. That's a free way to help the channel. And yeah. And look, is this a way to have it all happen without any effort? No. You got to put in some effort. But a YouTube channel should be an extension of what you love doing. So it doesn't really feel like work. It's tough. You go to make a video and you need the square image for Instagram. You need the thumbnail without any branding on it for your web page, because your web page has your branding all over it. There's a lot of clerical minutia you got to go through. Artfully Years with Diana says, should my colors and font in my website and channel banner be the same? max of how many colors, question mark. The branding should be similar. And the max of, there is no max of colors. You want consistency. You want a consistent color theme if you can. Making Sawdust says, great show, Matt. I have enjoyed and will be in contact soon, friend. Awesome. Awesome. And keep an eye out for more live streams. Making Sawdust was in one of my live streams recently. I'm doing more of that because I got this fancy camera back here. You can't really see it, but it's Maple Tree Studios. Great show, Matt. Love it. Hope everyone's having... Okay. Awesome. Next show is Monday the 4th. I'll leave a link here. Go ahead and hit that URL on that link. Click the set reminder button and then see me next Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern, and we'll get going again. And with that, I think I'll leave it there. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you like the decorations. I won these from Brenda G's Designs. No Mind Equals Blown on Thursday. We're taking off for Halloween because trick-or-treaters are coming. And fishnet stockings. Yay! All right. We'll leave it there, folks. If you have show suggestions for All Things YouTube, let me know. And get on the group. Are you not in the group? Join the group. Come on. Search for those terms on the Facebooks. Free support, baby. Who doesn't love free support? Night Matt says, Jen's woodworking and things. I got to find where to push the button to stop. Okay, here we go. All right, we're stopping now. Take care, everyone. Good night.